Is this seriously the best you could find?
Oh, it's good enough for our purpose. You talk too much, Rhoda.
Watch her!
Oh, she won't get far.
Let go!
If you won't behave, you'll have to play rough. And you won't like that. I promise. See if you can find some rope.
Whatever you say.
Sit down.
Kidnapping is a capital offense in this state.
So is stealing comics from a drugstore. I promise, you won't have anything to worry about as long as your old man pays the ransom. $100,000. Gold coins.
He doesn't have it.
Ha! We didn't go after you without being sure that your old man can pay off.
He's had severe business losses.
Well, he's lost you too. For a while. Until he pays off.
You're despicable, the two of you.
Well, what can I say? Nobody's perfect. Where's the rope?
Stop yelling. I'm doing the best I can. It's dark as a pit down there. Place smells of dry rot. And I'm not searching that cellar. It could be crawling with mice.
Then look in the trunk.
But you said no one comes within miles of this place.
You heard right.
Then what about this lantern?
Oh, what lantern?
You're on the trunk.
Ah, Sutton must have left it.
Sutton?
The old prospector I told you about. Crazy as a loon. He's always spoken about this place.
What if he comes back?
Oh, don't worry about Sutton. He's got a mind like a dusty room. Can't tell one day from the next.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Well, what are you going to do with that?
Huh. I don't want you shoving for help. It makes me unhappy.
Well, it doesn't do much for me either.
You're fast on the comeback. I'm warning you. Make it easy on yourself, or else.
All right. I won't make any more trouble.
Good. Because I get very disagreeable when there's trouble.
We're in luck.
Hurry up. Hurry up!
I'm hurrying.
Please don't tie me up. I told you I'd behave.
This lobby ain't the best spot for them. We ought to stash out of sight.
Their cabin's out back. We'll put her on a bed. Get up! And remember, if you don't want any trouble, don't make any. This rope will keep you in tow.
Well, let's not stand here talking.
Then take the light!
Who's down there? Mo? Jeannie? Oh, I wanted to be alone. And I am. Or at least I hope I am. Oh, I'm talking to myself. I only do that when I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. Get a hold of yourself, Norma. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, give me a home, where buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play,
What?
where tourists this time of year. No bell.
Hey! How about some service?
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play. Good. Someone's alive in this dusty tomb.
Achoo!
Who's there?
Achoo! You won't tell them I'm here.
Tell who? Who are you anyway?
You should be here, the Inn of the Three Sisters. It's haunted, you know.
The only thing I know is that my last ride left me 5 miles down the road. I started walking into town until I got twisted around and lost my way. Then I started climbing higher and higher until I saw this place silhouetted in the moonlight. And as I got closer, the lights came on.
That's what I mean. Haunted. There can't be any lights here. The wiring rotted long ago. This hotel has been abandoned for years.
You're here?
I'm not a guest. I know someone is spending the night, and she mustn't. It's dangerous.
Achoo!
Here, you better sit down. You don't look so good.
Thank you. You're kind.
Now,
I'm afraid I've caught cold.
what did you mean when you said dangerous?
Mary Hallahan and the other two. Jolie and Beth. And Flint, of course.
Oh, yeah, Flint. Flint. Who's Flint?
The handyman. I'm sure it was Flint who killed Mary. I've studied this case. I'm a great mystery fan, you know. But none of that's important now. What is important is that these ghosts can be malicious. When anyone spends the night, they do terrible things.
You mean the ghosts do terrible things?
Yes,
Like what?
they drive people mad.
If you say so.
You don't believe me, do you?
Look. Do you suppose that there's a telephone that works on the premises that I can use?
I'm speaking the truth.
Sure. I believe you.
Liar! That's what makes these ghosts so powerful. No one will believe in them.
You do?
I'm different.
You can say that again.
Mouth Gillis, I know you're down here.
Who's that?
Who knows? There's only one way to find out.
Be careful.
You can count on it.
No, wait. You mustn't go below.
Why not?
It could be Mary Hallahan down there, or one of her sisters.
Well, guess I know a human voice when I hear one. Anyone home? What did I tell you? Not only human, but easy on the eyes. Wonder where she went.
Who?
I was talking to some young girl. All she was talking about was danger and ghosts. I didn't understand any of it.
Where did she go?
Beats me.
Who are you?
Name's Tom Wilson. I'm in the service.
Service?
Military service. You got 2 weeks and I've got to spend them in Los Angeles.
What are you doing here?
This is a hotel, isn't it?
It was. Something changed about this lobby. Something odd. The furniture's on the same position.
I've been hitching and I got a ride to the end of the highway till I lost my direction and ended up here.
The lights!
Huh?
The lights! There can't be lights here. This hotel has been deserted for years.
You're starting to sound like the other one.
What other one?
The young girl I was telling you about. She said the wiring was rotted.
It's gone!
You missing something?
I left the lantern on the truck. A nightlight. Now it's gone.
Well, maybe she took it.
Oh, this isn't the way I planned the evening.
If this hotel is closed, then why are you here? Did you get lost too?
Let me introduce myself. My name's Norma Corwin. I used to live in this town. It may sound silly, but when I was a child, I was fascinated by this hotel. I promised myself I could spend one night here alone. This is the night.
Well, I don't think you're alone. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about that girl.
And whoever was singing in the cellar.
You mean Home on the Range? I heard it too.
I'm grateful for that. I was beginning to think my mind was wandering.
It's going to be a wild night. The wind comes out of the left.
Is this who you were talking about?
I've never seen her before in my life.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
I'm Miss Crisp. I've been looking after a patient. The poor child is not in the best of health. She has a frail constitution. When I wasn't looking, she got out of bed and went out into the night. Her nerves are ragged.
Look,
Miss Crisp. You may call me Nurse Crisp if you prefer.
doesn't really matter which I prefer. The point is, the Inn of the Three Sisters is not open. I mean, it's going to be torn down. Your patient, do you think she's here?
If she isn't here at the moment, she will be. The inn is her one obsession. She found out someone was going to spend the night, and she wanted to warn the visitor.
She must have been the girl I was telling you about.
Sounds like it.
Aha! Then she is here.
Well, she was. Don't ask me where she got to.
How did you get here?
My car. I left it at the bottom of the incline.
Let me get this straight. You said your patient came here to warn someone?
True.
Someone who's going to spend the night?
That is also true.
Well, I'm that person, obviously. What's your patient's name?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to divulge that. Professional ethics.
Why all the mystery?
What was your patient going to warn me about?
I can tell you that. The ghosts.
You mean the legend of this inn? The Three Sisters and their nasty habit of causing people to go raving mad?
Yeah, something like that.
You mustn't pay attention to anything my patient says. She is not herself. In poor health.
She did seem flaky. Real nervous.
This hypo will calm her down.
How did your patient know I'd be coming here?
I'll search the bedrooms.
Miss Crisp, I would appreciate an answer.
What is it? What's wrong?
There, at the window, a face, a hideous face,
A what?
hideous face.
Well, it's not there now.
Your imagination.
It was not my imagination. I saw someone, I tell you.
There, my dear.
Please don't patronize me.
I'd better take a look outside.
Take this.
Oh, right.
It's not hard to imagine unusual occurrences in these old buildings, especially when one is as tense as you are, miss.
My name is Norma Corwin, and I am not tense. I'm a rational, insane individual, and I know what I saw. It did not look friendly.
Surely you don't believe in ghosts.
I didn't say I saw a ghost. I said I saw a face. I'll help Tom. Ow!
I'm afraid the hypodermic needle scratched you. Tisk, tisk. How unfortunate.
You did that deliberately.
Don't be absurd.
Oh, what's in that hypo?
Only a mild tranquilizer solution. Nothing to fear. It's only a scratch.
I don't know what game you're playing, but I'm keeping my eye on you.
You are disturbed. I think I have something in my bag you might have.
One scratch is enough. Did you hear that face?
Of course I heard. We were both listening, weren't we?
You're so smart. You said no one would be here.
What's wrong? So,
Who are all those people?
how should I know?
Better get out of here.
No way.
We'll be caught. I want to spend the best years of my life behind bars. I'm too young for that.
We're not leaving until the messenger shows up.
Messenger?
Do you ever listen? The one with the gold coins. The ransom money?
Do you even know who the messenger is?
For all I know, it could be the nurse. Or one of them other two. But what I do know is that I'm not leaving the Inn of the Three Sisters until I know who's who and what's what. Back to the girl. Make sure she stays quiet. I'll poke around.
I don't like it. All these people here.
Stay out of sight. Don't let anybody see you.
I didn't bargain on any complication.
Move!
Might have been a tramp.
I hope you're right.
It's a good thing I turned up when I did.
Yes, I'm grateful.
You shouldn't be out here alone.
I didn't imagine it. There was a face peering in at us.
Like I say, a tramp.
She's gone.
I told you that. She might have snuck out when I had my back to her.
Not your mysterious young friend. I mean Miss Chris, the nurse.
You're right. Miss Chris! Miss Chris, where are you?
Miss Chris, answer me.
She said something about checking upstairs. Should I see?
Good idea. I'll check the cabins in the back.
Won't you be frightened?
Don't be such a male chauvinist. If I can face television critics, I can face anything. Oh, where's the flashlight? I'll take that as a weapon.
Scream if you need me.
Thanks to the lights, at least it won't be a scream in the dark. This soil's fresh. Someone's been digging with this shovel recently. Oh, Norma, you're talking to yourself again. Oh, the lights are going. Who is that? Miss Chris? The wind? Oh, someone's crying!
People are here in the hotel. No one must come here. No one must see the horrible act we must witness night after night.
That is our punishment, to repeat that terrible moment.
Ugh. Poor Mary.
Poor sister. I wouldn't tell Flint where I buried all the things we stole from our guests. That's why he did it. That's why he killed me. Greed.
We weren't greedy when we stole.
That is why we are being punished.
Where is he? Get it over with. I want to sleep.
But we hear soon enough. Too soon. I will never tell you. Never.
Tell Flint.
Never.
Tell.
Never. Tell and Mary.
Set us free.
Never.
The rings, the brooches, the jewelry, all those precious things your guests thought they lost. Where have you hidden them?
I will never tell you. Never.
If you don't tell me, you die.
I will tell you nothing, Flint. Nothing.
The rings, the brooches, the necklaces, the diamond-studded hair combs. Die, Mary Hallahan! Die!
Stop it! Stop it! Tom! Tom, where are you? Tom!
Up here.
Oh, where did I leave the flashlight? The table!
What happened to the lights?
Where are you?
Up here.
Where?
At the stairs.
You're not going to believe what I have to tell you. I'm not so sure I believe it myself.
What do we do with these lights? Any idea where to find the fuse box?
Never mind the fuse box. Forget about the lights. I saw them, Tom. I actually saw them.
Saw who?
The sisters. Mary, Beth, Julie.
Was he with them?
Who?
Him.
You people ain't got no right to be in this place. Don't belong to you.
You don't look like a ghost to me.
Name something.
We've got something more important to worry about. What I'm going to say will sound crazy, but they came from that fireplace. It was not my imagination. I saw the sisters. I saw the murder take place.
The wind.
You don't see the wind, Tom. You hear it. I'm telling you, I saw them.
He's here, in the hotel. Mary Holland. This is her home, and she don't take to strangers.
Over here?
Yes. I heard crying, and the lights went weird. I was frightened and hid behind the desk.
If they came from over here, that's not possible. This fireplace is solid. It must have been those tricky lights.
I suppose I imagined their conversation too.
Feeling all right?
I feel a bit odd. But I didn't imagine what I saw, and I know what I heard.
I believe you.
There was someone down there. I could hear whoever it was, but I don't think it was my patient. She would have answered when I called.
The cellar belongs to me. Stay out of my cellar.
Yes, yes, whatever you say, sir. Who was that preacher?
His name is Sutton.
Doesn't look trustworthy.
Worry about him later. It's the ghosts we have to worry about now.
Ghosts?
She saw the sisters.
If you say so, my dear.
You don't believe me. Neither one of you.
I didn't say that.
Perhaps when you scratched against the hypodermic needle, some of the tranquilizer affected you. People react in different ways.
It was not the hypo.
You have a fanciful mind, perhaps. That, coupled with the strange atmosphere of this place.
I'm not going to argue the point. I'll deal with this in my own way. Hadn't we better find your patient?
Absolutely.
I didn't get very far upstairs.
I'll continue to look.
I'll help.
Thank you.
Norma, don't freeze me out. If you say you saw something, you did.
You don't believe I saw spirits.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I only wish I'd seen them too.
Stick around long enough, and you will.
I'm on your side. Honest. Looks okay to me. Ghosts in the fireplace. Old desert rat in the cellar. What next? It's you! Where have you been?
The ledger. The answer is in the ledger.
People are looking for you. Stay put. Do as I say, understand?
Where are you going?
Just stay put. Don't move. Miss Chris! Miss Chris, I found her!
Mary? Mary Hallahan, is that you? I know how to free your spirit. You mustn't cry. There's no need to be frightened, Mary. I'm your friend. Trust me.
She's down here. Hey! Stop!
What is it? Who screamed? Oh no!
Is it your patient? Didn't you hear me?
I heard you.
Then answer me. Is it your patient?
She was my patient.
What happened to her?
Strangled. She was strangled.
Strangled?
I don't know who or what it was, but I never want to see anything like it ever again. Skin like chalk, eyes like something from the grave.
He's escaped.
I followed him into the dining room.
Go on.
Then he just disappeared. One moment he was there, and the next he was gone.
Who could he have been?
I know who it was. Flint, the handyman that used to work here.
Couldn't be Flint.
Why not?
He's been dead for years.
But his ghost walks.